Good morning. Now start chapter 14, statistics. What is statistics? The word statistics has been derived from the Latin word status, which is what? Status, which means a political state. The word statistics derived from the Latin word status, which means a political state. Originally, statistics was understood as the collection of data for welfare of the state. Statistic was understood as the collection of data. Statistic was understood as the collection of data for welfare of the state. At present, statistics is related with collection, organization, analysis and interpretations of data. Now, start our chapter. Collection of data. We collect data. Which type of collection of data? It is primary data and secondary data. It is primary data and secondary data. Which data is called primary data and which data is called secondary data? Primary data. Such data are collected by himself or herself. Such data are collected by himself, investigated by the investigator himself or herself with a definite purpose. Which data collect own self? Investigator collect own self, that it is himself or herself with a definite purpose. Secondary data. Such data are collected from a source which already has the information gathered. Primary data. Suppose as for example, there are how many? There are 400 workers in my factory, in your factory, which is gathered by us. Which data is gathered by us, therefore, collected by us, therefore it is called primary data. But secondary data, Hindustan Lever Company profit that 5.4 crore per month. That means such data are called source which already has the information gathered. Our election numbers, elected political leaders elected by how many numbers of votes, then it is not primary data. We know about from TV, media, then it is called secondary data. Data, two types, primary data, secondary data. Which data is collected by investigator, then it is called primary data, and it is already has the inform gathered, it is called secondary data. Now exercise 14.1. Now exercise 14.1. Question number 1. Give 5 examples of data that you can collect it from your day-to-day life. Give 5 examples for your data that you collected from your day-to-day life. I give here 5 examples. Number of students in our class. I collect this number of students in our class. Number of fans in our school. Third number, electricity bills of our house for last 2 years. Electricity bills of our house for last 2 years. Gas bill, electricity bill. Election results obtained from television or newspaper, from media. Election results obtained from television or newspaper. Number 5. Literacy figures obtained from educational survey. Literacy rate figures obtained from educational survey. These are our 5 examples. You can your own self any 5 examples like this collect by from your day-to-day life. Question number 2. Classify the data in question 1 above as primary or secondary data. Please classify this data. It is secondary or primary. About question 2. We give here 5 data, collection data, which is classified here. Number of students in our school. It is gathered, this data gathered by me. Therefore, number of students in our school. Which type? Such data collected by investigator. Then it is called primary data. Then it is, we write here, primary data. Second number of fans in our school. It is not given by, it is not collected by television, by newspaper or any media. It is collected by ourselves. Number of fans in our school. Therefore, it is primary data. Electricity bills of our house for last 2 years. Electricity bills of my house, of our house is collected by me. At my house it is collected, then it is collected by us. Electricity bills of our house for last 2 years. Own self, we collect own self. Primary data. Number 4. Election results obtained from television or newspaper. Election result obtained from television, from any media, television, newspaper, then it is called secondary data. Literacy rate figures obtained from educational survey. Not collected by me, not collected by us. It is collected by educational survey. Literacy rate. Therefore, it is, we know this by secondary data. We classify these 5 examples if they are primary or secondary. Then we classify here about question 2. Question 1's example are classified in primary and secondary. Now, presentation of data. What is presentation? How we presentation of data? After when the, how? What is method? After when the data have been collected. When we collect data, the investigator tries to find out the way to present them in a form which is meaningful, easily understandable. Investigator collect this data and it is arranged in meaningful, present them in a form which is meaningful, easily understandable. The data collected as such are called raw data. Collected raw data. We arrange them in increasing or decreasing order. First we have given some data, then we arrange them in increasing order or decreasing order. So that we may obtain the highest value and the lowest. If we arrange increasing order, then first value is lowest value and last value is highest value. Otherwise, we arrange them data in decreasing order. Then first value is in highest value and last value is lowest value. We find from this lowest value and highest value. Suppose we arrange this in increasing order and decreasing order. The difference of the highest value and the lowest value in the data is called the range. How we find range? What is range? Range is the difference between highest value and lowest value. The difference of the highest value and the lowest value in data is called the range of data. Another way is an ungrouped frequency distribution table, ungrouped distribution, or simply a frequency distribution table. The best preferred way is a group frequency distribution table. It is, we write in group, then it is so easy, so understandable data. Here, what is range? It is difference between highest value of the data and lowest value of the data is called the range of the data. Now, example 1. Consider the marks obtained 10 students in a mathematics test as given below. 55, 36, 95, 73, 60, 42, 25, 78, 75 and 62. Here 10 students marks given in raw data. It is in raw data, mathematics marks. Can you find highest and lowest marks of this data? Which is highest and which is lowest data? Which is lowest marks. Also find the range. What is range? Range is difference of highest data minus lowest data. Highest value minus lowest value. Here first we arrange them in increasing order. Here we arrange 25, 25, then 36, 36, 42, 25, 36, 42, after 42, 55, then 60, right me, yes, 60, after 60, 62, 62, next 73, and next 75, next 78, and 95. Count 10 observation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we arrange this observation in increasing order. What is highest value? 95 is highest value. And what is lowest value? 25 is lowest value. Then can you find highest and lowest marks? Highest marks is equal to 95. Lowest marks, highest and lowest mark is equal to 25. Also find the range. Range is equal to highest value minus lowest value. 95 minus 25 is equal to 70. Range is equal to 7. It is objective type question. Find highest value, find lowest value, find range. It is. Now, exercise 14.2, question number 1. Open your textbook and read question. Here I write the blood group of 30 students of class 8, you are 9, I don't know, A, B, O, A, B, O, B, A, O, B, A, B, O, A, B, B, A, O, B, A, B, O. Here 30 students blood group is given. Represent this data in the form of a frequency distribution table. Find out which is the most common and which is the rarest blood group of this data. Here we have given 30 students data, blood group data and blood group, and we represent them in a frequency distribution table. Then first we write here blood group. We prepare frequency distribution table. Blood group, telemarks, number of frequency. How many types of blood group? Here A, B, O and AB. We know there are 4 types of O, A, B and AB. We prepare here frequency distribution table. Now A. Then where A? We take matrix A. B. From B. O. AB. O. A. You study in standard 8 or 9. O. B. A. then 5 we write like this. O B A O O B A O O. Now second row A, it is completed 4, then 5 fifth number we write like this. A B O A A O O O O A B B A O A O B A B O B A B O. Here O. How many? 5, 5, 10 and 12. We calculate easily. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is a bunch of 5. Therefore we write 5, 5, 10 and 12. 2, 12. 5 and 4, 9. 5 and 1, 6 and 3. Total how many? 12. 12 and 9, 21. 21 and 6, 27 and 30. 30. Total 30 students. Now find out which is the most common. In which blood group there are most common blood group? It is O. O is the most common blood group. And rarest blood group, AB is the rarest blood group. You gave the answer. The most common blood group is O. And the rarest blood group is AB. We prepare frequency distribution table. We write here. Otherwise, we write like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 are O, A, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this 9. But it is not necessary. It is like this. It is called frequency distribution table. Now question number 1. How we prepare frequency distribution table?